Hi guys, good evening and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video I will be discussing what I thought of the latest and two super great episodes we got for Star Wars The Bad Batch, both of which dropped yesterday on Disney+. That's right, we got not one but two brand new episodes, and they were a lot of fun. Now, before I get into all of that, please be warned, of course, this is a spoiler-filled review, so if you're behind on The Bad Batch like I was for about a day, and you haven't seen them yet, you don't want to keep watching or listening to this video, as I will be getting into spoilers and specifics and stuff like that. That being said, you have been warned. Spoilers start now. Basically, I really enjoyed both these episodes. I love seeing Rex's clone cell in action. You know, a small little resistance group of clones, rescued and found by Rex, and they're all trying to free and liberate their brothers from Tantus and just from the Empire in general, which is pretty cool. And then and then the shadow operatives, the assassin clones, the conditioned ones, pretty scary dudes. I also really liked how they brought back Hauser. I couldn't remember his name, but his name was Hauser, the clone with the buzz cut, the clone who saves Crosshair from going over the waterfall. He was in, I think, in season 1 or 2. It's been a while, but he was in an earlier season in a great episode when we saw and met a very young Hera Syndulla on the planet Ryloth, and how her family was coming under Imperial occupation and her planet was about to be occupied, if not fully conquered as well. And Hauser was trying to maintain the peace between the Imperials and the people of Ryloth, because he was close friends and close with Hera's father and his wife. So I thought it was great that they brought him back, although it sounds like he lost most of his men, his good men, back on Ryloth, and he was one of the few men to make it out of there. And it seems like he blamed Crosshair for that. But obviously, things got better between them as the episode went along, and they were in a life or death situation. People tend to bond in situations like that. So, it seemed to be like water under the bridge. And very action-packed, very exciting. The assassin tracking the Bad Batch to that planet they were on with Rex's clones, and then the recovery team showing up. Was not expecting to see Wolf or Gregor. Gregor was a pleasant surprise. Hadn't lost his mind yet, but Wolf was also equally surprising, and you could tell it was him with the missing eye. And I did not know he was working for the Empire at this point. And how he and Rex recognized each other, it must have been through the armor, is beyond me. But I guess they recognized each other, and they found themselves on opposite sides regarding the Empire, which I thought was an interesting twist, considering if you've seen Rebels, you know what happens with some of the clones and whatnot. So we'll see what happens with that now that Wolf's been brought back into the fold. And he doesn't seem fully swayed by Rex's argument, but he is convinced to let them go. And his clone force seems to stand down as well. I thought there were stormtroopers amongst that force as well, but maybe they were all stunned, or it was just a bunch of clones who still serve the Empire. But I guess we'll see what happens with that. Point is the Bad Batch is intact. Omega wasn't taken or captured, and nobody important was killed. A few clone troopers were lost, but overall these were two very, very good episodes, which showed us, what and why and how Rex has been doing what he's been doing since the end of the Clone Wars, trying to save and rescue and keep alive as many clones as he can from the clutches of the Empire. And it would make total sense that Crosshair and Omega would have invaluable intel and information for him regarding Tantus. Because once they get enough intel and its location, they can storm the facility and save their brothers, or at least that's what they hope to do. So I really enjoyed these two episodes. It was such an unexpected but welcome surprise. We were getting not one, but two brand new episodes back to back. They were both very exciting and had some great character moments with Crosshair, Hauser, the other clones as well. A lot of excitement and action like you always like to see. And then the stakes felt higher than ever. In fact, the stakes have felt higher than they ever have since this show first began. Like, the stakes have always been relatively high considering the overall premise of the show, but these 2 episodes alone felt like the stakes were really high and just made it that much more captivating to watch. So I hope you guys enjoyed these episodes as much as I did. What did you think of them? I'd love to hear your thoughts and feelings on it in the comments section below. Star Wars The Bad Batch drops new episodes every Wednesday on Disney Plus. Don't miss it. It's a lot of fun. Have a good night, everyone, and thanks again for watching. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.